Oh, very good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are well and safe in your home. So, I'm your SST class teacher, Vipin Kumar Singh. Today, we will learn about the new chapter of your history textbook, New Kings and Kingdoms. Here is a two theme we are discussed in today's class. The first theme is emergence of new densities and administration in the kingdoms. And the second theme is land grants and warfare. लैंड ग्रांट्स मीन्स भूदान जो होता था, भूमि का अनुदान किया जाता था, एंड वारफेयर मीन्स धन के लिए जब युद्ध किया जाता था. अ वार दैट इज हैपन फॉर wealth. So let us start the chapter. The first sorry, the first theme is the emergence of new densities, but here we will learn how many densities emerged after the 7th century. You can see in the map the major ruling densities in different parts of the subcontinent between the 7th and 12th centuries. आप देख सकते हो इस मैप में, इस मैप को मैं बड़ा करता हूं. You can see here in the map of subcontinent of India. Here are the major rolling densities between the 7th and 12th centuries. You can see here in the south part, you can see here the Cholas, Pandyas, Chair. Now in Odisha, after that time, Kalinga Samrajya, Pal, Parmar, Gurjar, Chahmans, Anata. In the middle part of India, a ruling dynasty Chandel. You can see many dynasties that has been emerged after the 7th century in the different parts of the subcontinent between the 7th and 12th centuries. So we will start our first theme, the emergence of new densities. By the 7th century, there were big landlords or warriors chiefs in the different regions of the subcontinent. 7वीं सदी आते आते, by the coming of 7th century, there were a big landlords or warrior chiefs in different regions of the subcontinent. Existing kings often acknowledged them as their subordinates or samantas. राजा लोग उन्हें, जो किंग होते थे, उन्हें प्राय अपने मातहत या सामंत के रूप में मान्यता देते थे. Acknowledge them as their subordinates. Existing kings at that time often acknowledged them. Them means the big landlords or warrior chiefs in different region of the subcontinent. For that person, existing kings often acknowledge them as their subordinates or samantas. We will learn about in further classes who is samantas and how many types of samantas. So today we will focus on the emergence of new densities. They were expected to bring gifts for their kings or overlords. उनसे उम्मीद की जाती थी, expectance is from Samantas that they were expected to bring gifts for their kings, existing kings or overlords, be present at their courts and provide them with military support. The existing kings wants a military support from that landlords or warrior chiefs. As Samantas gained power and wealth, अधिक सत्ता और संपदा हासिल करने के लिए सामंत अपने अपने आप को महासामंत, महामंडलेश्वर, पूरे मंडल का महान स्वामी इत्यादि घोषित कर देते थे. दे डिक्लेयर देमसेल्व्स टू बी महासामंता, महामंडलेश्वरा, द ग्रेट लॉर्ड ऑफ a circle or region, and so on. Sometimes they asserted their independence from their overlord. कभी कभी वे अपने स्वामी के आधिपत्य से स्वतंत्र हो जाने का दावा भी करते थे. मीन्स समटाइम्स दे asserted their independence from their existing kings of that region. One such instance was that of the Rashtrakutas in the Deccan. In the starting of the chapter, we have saw a map of the many dynasties that is emerged in the between 7th and 12th century. Rashtrakuta is a main dynasties that has been emerged in between 7th and 12th centuries. One such instance was that of the Rashtrakutas in the Deccan. इस तरह का एक उदाहरण हम दक्कन मीन्स भारत के प्रायद्वीपीय क्षेत्र पेनिसुलर इंडिया में दक्कन एक रीजन है, राष्ट्रकूटों का था. मीन्स शुरुआत में वे राजाओं के अधीनस्थ थे. इनिशियली दे वर सबऑर्डिनेट टू द चालुक्याज ऑफ कर्नाटका. Chalukyas is a kings of Karnataka region. In the mid 8th century, Dantidurga, a Rashtrakoot chief, overthrew his Chalukya overlord and performed a ritual called Hiranyagarbha. Means in the mid 8th century, राष्ट्रकूट का एक चीफ था, प्रधान था, जिसका द नेम दंतिदुर्ग. ही हैज denied the subordinate of his existing king, that is from the चालुक्य वंशज, और उसे हराया, डिफीट हिम, एंड हिरण्यगर्भ नाम एक अनुष्ठान किया. Literally the golden worm means Hiranyagarbha. When this ritual was performed with the help of Brahmanas, it was thought to lead to the rebirth of the sacrificer as a Kshatriya, even if he was not one by birth. Means जब यह अनुष्ठान ब्राह्मणों की सहायता से किया जाता, अनुष्ठान मीन्स अयज्ञ, मीन्स हिरण्यगर्भ यज्ञ, ब्राह्मणों विद द हेल्प ऑफ ब्राह्मणास, तो यह माना जाता था कि इससे याजक या जन्मना छत्री न होते हुए भी छत्री के रूप में दोबारा छत्रित्व प्राप्त किया जा सकता है. मीन्स दैट पर्सन विच इज नॉट अ छत्री बाय बर्थ, he could achieve the power of छत्री by the making this yagya hiranyagarbha. In other cases, men from enterprising families used their military skills to carve out kingdoms. मीन्स कुछ अन्य उदाहरणों में उद्यमी परिवारों के पुरुषों ने अपनी राजशाही कायम करने के लिए सैन्य कौशल का इस्तेमाल किया. In other cases, men from enterprising families used their military skills to carve out kingdoms. For instance, the Kadamba Mayur Sarman. For example, you can see Kadamba Mayur Sarman, a man of that time, and Gurjar Pratihar Harishchandra Brahmar the. Means the Kadamba Mayur Sarman and the Gurjar Pratihara Harishchandra were Brahman who gave up their traditional profession and took to arms. The traditional profession of the Brahmanas to teach the community and making spiritual activities, worship for the community. But that Brahmanas gave up their traditional professions and took to arms successfully, establishing kingdoms in Karnataka and Rajasthana respectively. गुर्जर प्रतिहार, कदम, मयूर शर्मण, इन लोगों ने अपने परंपरागत पेशे को छोड़कर शस्त्र को अपना लिया और क्रमशः कर्नाटक और राजस्थान में अपने राज्य सफलतापूर्वक स्थापित किए. Establishing kingdoms in Karnataka and Rajasthan respectively. You can see here is a picture of Ellora cave, wall relief from cave 15 Ellora showing Vishnu as Narasimha. The main line, it is a work of the Rashtrakuta period. जब राष्ट्रकूट नाम की डिनेस्टी अपने चरम पर थी तो उस समय एलोरा की गुफा नंबर 15 में यह भित्ति चित्र मीन्स वॉल रिलीफ में विष्णु को नरसिंह अर्थात पुरुष सिंह के रूप में दिखलाया गया है. क्या आपके विचार में उस दौर में एक शासक बनने के लिए छत्री के रूप में पैदा होना महत्वपूर्ण था? डू यू थिंक बीइंग बॉर्न वाज एज अ छत्री वाज इंपॉर्टेंट इन ऑर्डर टू बिकम अ रूलर ड्यूरिंग दैट पीरियड? So today we will learn how the Samantas emerged and how many Samantas denied the subordination of their existing kingdoms and they establishing their own kingdoms in Karnataka and Rajasthan respectively. In next class we will discuss about administration of that period, means the new administration in the किंगडम्स, उनके राज्य में प्रशासन की व्यवस्था कैसे चलती थी, ये हम लोग अगली क्लास में पढ़ेंगे. धन्यवाद. थैंक यू माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स.